What is up, you guys? So, I've not done a video like this in quite a while. And a lot has changed. A lot has changed. So, I figured I would do an update for you. So, let's see where to begin. So, most of you know that I was in a pretty low place. I had lost a lot of loss going on, and I was having trouble with my depression and with my eating disorder, and not being able to get out of bed, not being able to do the things that I normally would do, not getting any enjoyment out of pretty much anything whatsoever, and just not living a good life, just not living at all. Just pretty much doing what I had to do to get by, and that was about it. So we changed around some meds. Unfortunately, the first medication that we did worked for a little while, but unfortunately that medication, because of some of the physiological effects of that medication, as it worked with my body and the chemicals and everything, it's a lot of scientific stuff, but without going into all that, unfortunately that medication did not work. It actually had some of the opposite effects, so I became more depressed and more tired. But yes, I'm yawning as I'm saying that, but I'm good. So we ended up having to up the dose of one of the medications I was already on, taper the dose of that medication down, and switch over to another medication, which, if you have ever done anything like that or work in the medical field, that can be a big deal. It can also be a challenge. It can also be dangerous. When you go to messing with somebody's chemicals in their head, it's not something to be taken lightly. But fortunately, so far, this medication, we've taken it for a while, and we have increased it for a while, and the effects have been positive. I'm getting up. I'm able to function. The sleepiness during the day is wearing off. Yes, I still am a little sleepy during the day. I do end up having to take a little nap most of the time, but it's not overwhelmingly sleepy like it was in the beginning. I'm able to function. I'm able to do things. I'm able to get some enjoyment out of things. Somewhat happy. I feel more like myself. I feel I'm able to enjoy my kids more, which is very important to me. I'm able to spend time with them and pay attention to them and not be in my own head, which is very important to me. On the other medication, I noticed a significant amount of weight gain. With this medication so far, I haven't really noticed a significant amount. I have noticed some, and it's a trigger. It's very much a trigger, but I'm trying. Of course, as I tell you all, I'm not sleepy, I start doing this. But it's not as triggering as I was before. I can handle it a little better. I have the tools on board that are helping me. Yes, I want to restrict. Yes, I want to diet. I want to lose the weight, but I'm not going to the extremes of it. I'm not doing those things anymore. I'm not starving myself. I'm not exercising to the point. Oh my God. I'm not exercising to the point of exhaustion. I'm feeling better, you guys. Like, I'm coming out of this and it feels amazing. Like, I'm actually becoming myself again. And words can't even describe what it's like to say that. Like, it's just amazing. I went down a really dark path. Really, really, really dark path. And over the last few months, I have really come out of it. And I'm so very grateful. I'm so grateful to the doctors. I'm so grateful to the people who have stood by me and supported me and watched my journey and encouraged my journey and tolerated me. I'm so grateful. I'm finally coming out of this, you guys. There's hope. If you're feeling low, if you're feeling like there's no light at the end of the tunnel, trust me, there is. There is hope. You just gotta have faith. You've gotta tolerate the bullshit. You've gotta tolerate the medications. You've gotta tolerate the process. You may have to change it. You may have to put up with the side effects. You may have to work through some stuff that you don't really want to work through, but I promise you, there is hope and you will get through it. And it's not easy. It's really not. And I'm not completely there yet, but I am so far from where I was. And that person is so far behind me. And I just hope that you can find that little bit of you to cling on to and get through it, because it is so worth it. It is so worth it when you're there. And I just wanted to be an inspiration and wanted to share this story with you so that you could see that even in your lowest, there's something to cling on to. Don't give up. I know it's hard. I wanted to so many times. But if you keep going, it's tough, but you can keep going and it's worth it. And you'll be glad you didn't give up. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. I love you. And I'll see you in my next video.